CA Hemlata Devnani to introduce the speaker for the next session. CA Archana Shah.
Okay, hi, good morning to all of you. I'm audible?
Yes.
Okay, basically I learned from this कि हम myth break कर रहे हैं, हम healthy खाना तो कर ही रहे हैं, but हम अपने myths break कर रहे हैं. सबसे पहला myth जो हम सबको होता है कि हमें कम खाना चाहिए, eat less. तो हम अपने breakfast skip करते हैं. Background में कुछ sound आ रहा है.
Go, Hemlata, go ahead.
Okay, done. बेसिकली हम सबके एक मिथ्स होते हैं ना कि हमें कम खाना चाहिए और फिर हम रात को कम खाते हैं, सुबह कम खाते हैं, ऐसा कुछ ट्राई करते हैं, ठीक है. लेकिन ये एक मिथ क्यों है? कम खाना इज नॉट द सॉल्यूशन फॉर हेल्थ. तो आज की हमारी फैकल्टी मिस अर्चना शाह वही हमारा मिथ ब्रेक करेंगी. दैट इज ईट बेटर नॉट लेस. सो शी इज एन लेट मी इंट्रोड्यूस हरसेल्फ. She is an accredited dietitian and she is founder and chief dietitian at Healthy You. She has worked with many hospitals such as Heart Hospital and Leelavati also. She is also a freelancer. She is working towards a nutrition and healthy diets. She has given many online lectures with First Cry and Rotary Club and Pula Group. She is amazing towards nutrition. She will guide you like anything. And I would like to thank you, Ahmedabad branch, our chairman, and all the panelists, and to the faculty of today because they have turned our lazy Sunday to healthy Sunday towards a better life. Thank you so much for this. And ma'am, over to you. And we are seriously excited to hear everything from you and learn from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hemlata. Before I request Archana ji to take over, I think I'll just say one thing, that she has been very helpful to all of us right from day one, wherein she has joined us. She has been tirelessly answering all our queries in the WhatsApp group. Thank you, Archana ji, for that. At times it's very difficult for professionals to be up all the time. And thank you for taking each and every query on a very right manner and replying to them. So we are all grateful to you, and we are looking forward to your today's session. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That's my passion to guide each and everyone and to make them healthy. Okay, so about upcoming challenge, which is early dinner. You should complete your dinner before 7:30. So let me just go through what are the benefits of having early dinner. So there is a beautiful quote, or I would say a popular. I hope I am audible, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay, so there is. I wanted to start with this a popular quote, which we all generally know. Eat your breakfast like a king, lunch like a prince, and dinner like a pauper. मतलब आपको breakfast king जैसा करना चाहिए, एकदम heavy breakfast. But अभी reverse हो गया है. Everybody is having dinner like a king and breakfast keepy हो जाता है. We should remember this mudra. This should be our breakfast, this should be our lunch, and this should be our dinner. ये mudra om के लिए we use it, but it is very beneficial to use this finger as a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you will be able to identify कि आपका breakfast, lunch और dinner कितना होना चाहिए और क्या होना चाहिए. Uh, Eating early dinner has always helped you to get a peaceful sleep. अगर आप peacefully sleep, you will if you sleep peaceful entire night. Next day, of course, you are going to wake up with more power, more energy. You feel refreshed the entire day. Sleep is very important, but the most important thing again is the last meal, that is dinner, and the time you sleep. There should be minimum 2 to 3 hours of gap. It should not happen that you sleep immediately after having a heavy dinner, or maybe if you are having a light dinner. You should always keep 2 to 3 hours of gap before you go up to your bed. It helps to boost your metabolism, and of course a person who are suffering from a diabetes, it has also helped to manage your sugar level. So eating dinner is very much important, not only for the weight loss, but if you want to rectify all other medical issues, you should start eating your lighter dinner. That's what I say. Now, let me start with today's session quickly. Let me share my screen. This is visible, right? Is this visible?
Yes, yes, Archana is visible.
Perfect. So our health outside starts from inside. You know, this is very important. आप क्या खाते हो? आपके हेयर कैसे हैं? How you look? How is your skin? सब बहुत सारे लोगों की स्किन में breakouts होते हैं, pimples होते हैं. That all depends on what actually you eat. It is very important that what you put inside should reflect you how you look. So it is very important to have clean, healthy, fresh homemade food. Now, about today's topic, eat better, not less. So I would say this. I actually passed out in year 2012, and this has been my motto since 2012. I'm guiding to all my clients. I still implement this, and I insist to all and everyone whom I know personally, and of course, the clientele whom I encourage to follow the diet, to focus on this by eating better and not less. Now, come khane se, you are not going to resolve any of your health issues. If you really want to reverse it, you have to eat better. आपको अगर डायबिटीज है, आपको सिंपली अगर वेट लॉस करना है, और आपको थायराइड है, अदर मेडिकल हिस्ट्रीज है, कम खाने से इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू रिजॉल्व योर एनी ऑफ द हेल्थ इश्यूज. What is going to reverse is only by eating better. So your aim should be eating better and not eating less. Now, here I'm going to, guide you from the time you wake up and the time you sleep, how you can plan your entire meal, how you should plan your day, how you should plan your meal. So I'm going to guide you, and of course, I have tried to include some common disorders later on, dietary modifications required in some common disorders. So first, let me guide you how you can, plan your meal specially. From the time you wake up and the time you sleep. So everybody, I'm sure you can see this star mark with the word water. And this is very common in your profession, terms and conditions. Start your day with a glass of water. It is very, very, very important that you start your day with a glass of water. It should be, you can have anything, like you can have a plain water. You can just have water with, I would say, soaking your methi seeds, your ajwain, your soft. There are a lot of things, you can include. If you don't like a plain water, you can simply have an infused water. So make this as a conditional change to your health, and make sure that you drink water as soon as you wake up, or even before you brush your teeth. So it is very important to have. And there are some number of health benefits why you should have water in empty stomach as soon as you wake up. You can first, it helps to cleanse and detoxify your body. It helps in weight loss. Okay, your saliva, which is present in your mouth, you should actually gulp that saliva inside again, because that saliva contains a good quality of bacteria, which helps to boost your digestion process, which helps to create a good gut bacteria. So it is very important that you have water first thing in the morning as soon as you wake up. It boosts your energy level, it boosts your immune system as well. So make sure from tomorrow, along with your challenge of eating early, make sure you put this as an another challenge, eating a glass of or drinking a glass of water as soon as you wake up. Now, कितने सारे इनमें से ऐसे लोग हैं, they start their day with tea or coffee. I want you to raise your hands. I'll just give a count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग हैं, they take tea and coffee empty stomach. So to all of them, it is a humble request, don't start your a day with having tea and coffee empty stomach. Tea and coffee, I'm not telling you to stop it, neither I'm not telling you to avoid it. It is just, don't start your day by having tea and coffee. After water, I'll tell you what all you can include, but not tea and coffee. Why? Because tea and coffee both are acidic in nature. A person with acidity should highly avoid it doing this. You should absolutely not take tea and coffee empty stomach if you are have any acidity issues. It interferes with a certain nutrient absorption, mainly your iron and calcium. If you want to get your calcium and iron absorbed properly in your body, avoid tea and coffee having it empty stomach. Sometimes even it makes you feel constipated. So, you should always avoid tea and coffee empty stomach. But then what time you can have it? What is the best time to have tea and coffee? First, you can have it along with your morning breakfast, whatever the breakfast you have of homemade fresh food, you can have it along with that. Secondly, you can have it 2 hours before your lunch or after your lunch. Then third, you can have it along with your evening snacks. And the fourth most important, try to avoid having tea and coffee after 6 o'clock. Now, after fruit, after water, it is very important that you have a fruit. Fruits are best to have it in the morning. They have number of benefits. First, it helps in boosting energy level. It aids in digestion. It reduces the sugar craving. Fruits has a natural sugar present in that, which we call is at fructose, which helps you to get rid of your sugar cravings. It is packed with nutrients. It strengthens your immunity, and of course, it helps in many other ways. It promotes your health. Now, the fruits you should have it within your 30 minutes of the time you wake up. Now, the most important meal of your day, it should be break your fast with breakfast. Uh, so this you can divide this word breakfast in two parts, break and fast. It simply shows how you can break your fast with breakfast. You don't eat anything entire night. Your stomach is totally empty and you need to break that fast with a good quality of breakfast. Breakfast actually works as a fuel for your body. It helps in boosting your energy level. It gives power to your brain. It controls appetite. अगर आपने breakfast नहीं खाया है, so you will feel पूरे दिन आपको भूख लगेगी. Even lunch के time पे, evening पे, lunch से पहले, in spite of having enough food at that particular meal, अगर आपने breakfast नहीं खाया है, so you will always feel hungry throughout the day. So it, of course, having a good heavy breakfast will help you to control your appetite. Then it helps you to reduce your cravings, helps in weight loss. And of course, if you are a person having diabetes, you should always take a heavy breakfast. Now, these are some common breakfast you can have. You can have poha, you can have fresh fruits. If you don't have any other options, or if there is nobody at your place to cook a good breakfast for you, you can simply and have fresh fruits rather than having some cereal or rather than going and having muesli. You can simply have a fresh fruits. You can have upma, porridge, you can have appe, you can have smoothies, chillas, or maybe if you are eating an egg, then egg white is a good option. You can have it in a form of either burji or an omelette, or simply by boiling the egg white. You can definitely have that. Now, just hold for a second. Huh? Okay, so now after breakfast, lunch is another important meal which you should have it. बहुत सारे हम में से ऐसे लोग हैं जो हैवी ब्रेकफास्ट करते हैं और लंच को स्किप करते हैं, and then what happens, you tend to eat lot at a dinner time. What is actually required, you eat more than that. So it is very important that you don't skip your lunch and have it along with your breakfast as well. The first thing, lunch helps to meet your nutritional requirement. It helps in preventing your hunger pangs and overeating, helps in weight management, and of course, it helps in ensuring the physical and mental development. Now, how should be your lunch? Your lunch should consist of a wholesome meal. Here you can say a plate which has all essential elements. So let me start with first. Your lunch should consist of a salad, a bowl of a salad. And what all you can have in salads? You can have tomato, cucumber, onion, carrot, beetroot, or all kind of vegetables if you want. If you have a thyroid, you need to avoid certain kind of vegetables, which of course I'll guide you in my further talk. But apart from that, all vegetables you should add it. When you are especially having lunch and when you are eating salad, try not to combine fruits and your pulses. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं जो सैलेड में स्प्राउट्स ऐड करते हैं, पनीर ऐड करते हैं, but especially of course it is good to add, but not when you are having a proper lunch. Lunch में it has to be a proper bowl of a raw salad. And if you have any issues with the acidity, कि आपको रॉ सैलेड नहीं जमता है या फिर आप नहीं खा पाते हो, आपको एसिडिटी होती है, then you can little saute it and have it. Another important element of the lunch is a roti or a rice. These both are very much important and provides fuel to your body. Why? Because it's a complex carbohydrate. In this summer, you can have either wheat ka roti, which you can have it throughout the year. But in this summer, especially, you can have jowar and ragi ka roti. You can either mix wheat and jowar, wheat and ragi, or just simply have jowar and ragi ka roti. And make sure don't forget to apply ghee on your roti. Ghee is very, very, very important. It helps to soothe your digestion process. I'm going to speak on ghee later on. So I'm just telling you, if you're having your lunch with rice or a roti, do add ghee as per the amount that is required for a particular plate. Then coming to a part of vegetable. Now vegetable, you can have any vegetable what you see at any good sabzi wala. आप सब्जी वाले के पास जाओ, जितने भी vegetables उसके पास है, भिंडी है, टिंडा है, मेथी, पालक, दूधी, brinjal, all vegetables, colorful vegetables, you should definitely include it, which gives you a good amount of vitamins and minerals. Then the next part is your dal. So dal, it is not necessary that you have dal. You can always have either dal or maybe any other protein sources, like you can have pulses, you can have paneer, but make sure if you are making paneer ki sabzi or a rajma or a chola, many of us skip our vegetable, basically a green vegetable. So you should not do that. Even if you are making rajma or a paneer ki sabzi or a chola, make sure one other green vegetable is very important to make your dish complete dish. So add that for a non-vegetarian, if you are eating, you can even add a fish or a chicken curry or an egg curry instead of dal. Or if a person doesn't have much time, a working woman especially, if you don't have time, you can simply go ahead and have curd. Avoid everything and just have a salad, roti, sabzi and curd. This will make a complete dish. Uh, Basically, wheat or a rice, which are the carbohydrate, contains certain kind of essential amino acids which a pulses doesn't have. Like pulses has a lysine in that, wherein carbohydrate, which is wheat, has a methionine in that. So it is very important that you combine pulses along with the carbohydrate to make a complete dish. Here, your salad is going to provide with lots of soluble fiber. Your roti, we are going to provide a complex carbohydrate. Your veggies, that is sabzis, are full of vitamins and minerals, and your dals is going to provide a protein. So this is it. This makes it a complete dish consists of all nutrient, that is the essential nutrients what actually our body needs. Now, okay, I'm skipping this slide as I've already discussed earlier how what are the important benefits of having early dinner. So I'm just jumping to the next slide. Here are some important ingredients which usually you should avoid if you are going to bed. Just before going to bed, avoid this ingredients: tea and coffee or soda, too much of spicy food, processed food, fried foods, chocolates, and water. Too much water also will interfere your sleep because you may have to visit loo frequently and it will disturb your sleep. So it is always good to avoid basically this kind of things before you go to bed. Now, effects of skipping meals. बहुत सारे ऐसे लोग होते हैं जिसको वेट करना वो खाना छोड़ देते हैं. कितने सारे लोग उसमें से या फिर डिनर में सिर्फ सैलेड खाएंगे या फिर स्प्राउट्स खाएंगे and they may lose a good amount of weight. After 10 days you will see that person or you will ask a weight of that person by not eating. Of course, XYZ person may lose weight, but as soon as you start eating you will gain back even more than what you have lost. It is my personal experience. I have a lot of clients whom I have handled, and this is the most common thing happened. I want to lose weight, or I've stopped eating dinner. I'm just having fruits as a dinner, or I'm just having sprouts as a dinner, or I'm just having a soup. But it is very important not to skip meal and have a small frequent meal. Apart from the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, these are the three major meals. You should always aim in having another three mid meals. So you should approximately have 6 meals a day. I'll guide you what all you can include apart from the breakfast, lunch, and dinner in your mid meals. So first thing, effects of skipping meals. It drop downs your sugar level. Your body may lack in lot of required nutrients. It makes you fatigue, tiredness, and of course you observe a mood swings. And what happens if you don't eat at a particular time, you end up eating more in the next meal. So there is, no way that you can skip your meal. Skipping meals is not advisable if you are overweight or if you had a cheat meal. बहुत सारे लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि मैंने आज बहुत फैटी फूड या चीज या बर्गर या पिज्जा खा लिया है तो नेक्स्ट डे में उसको कंपनसेट करूं बाय नॉट ईटिंग दैट. Doing that, you are doing worst for your body. You should absolutely not do that. Rather, concentrate how you can slowly reduce the fat percentage from your body. The weight gain is not an overnight process. एक ही दिन में आपका वेट गेन नहीं होता है. It's a long process of your wrong eating habits. एक दिन में किसी का वेट उतरता भी नहीं है और किसी का वेट बढ़ता भी नहीं है. Even if you want to lose weight, it takes a good amount of time if you want to lose weight in a healthier way. So there is nothing like a compensation कि आज आपने बहुत खा लिया है तो नेक्स्ट डे आप कुछ भी मत खाओ. नहीं तो बी जस्ट ओनली ऑन सूप एंड सैलेड, व्हिच इज अ रॉन्ग हैबिट एक्चुअली. इसमें होता क्या है, अगर आप नहीं खा रहे हो, अदरवाइज देयर इज अ लॉन्ग गैप बिटवीन मील्स, लंच के बाद डायरेक्टली डिनर खाया, तो क्या होता है, देयर इज अ लॉन्ग गैप ऑफ 5-6 आवर्स. अभी ये 5-6 घंटे में होता क्या है, योर बॉडी नोज दैट इट इज नॉट गोइंग टू गेट एनी फूड, और नेक्स्ट टाइम आप जो भी खा रहे हो वो डायरेक्टली फैट में कन्वर्ट होता है. द ड्रॉबैक इज, एक तो आप बहुत टाइम के बाद खा रहे हो which makes you over it, और बहुत टाइम के बाद खा रहे हो. So again, you indulge a lot of food. So whatever आप खा रहे हो, it directly converts into fat, and this is a worst scenario for the body and main drawback. And this is happening for the people who are actually overweight. So it is very much advisable not to skip meal. अभी होता क्या है, अगर आपने फूड खाया है वो डायरेक्टली फैट में कन्वर्ट हो जाता है, और नेक्स्ट टाइम योर बॉडी हैज लॉट ऑफ ऑर्गन्स लाइक योर किडनी, लिवर, योर ब्रेन, योर हार्ट. your movement, your finger movement, this everything requires a certain kind of energy that we call is a metabolic energy. Your body needs this energy for their own functioning. अगर आप खाओगे नहीं तो एनर्जी बॉडी को मिलेगी कहाँ से, राइट? सो कैसे होता है, जो आप बहुत ज्यादा खा रहे हो लॉन्ग टाइम के बाद वो आपका फैट में कन्वर्ट होता है और आपके बॉडी में जो प्रोटीन होता है वो ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है, आपकी बॉडी में प्रोटीन ब्रेक डाउन हो जाता है टू प्रोवाइड एनर्जी टू योर बॉडी फॉर दैट मेटाबॉलिक फंक्शंस. ऑफ कोर्स आपके हार्ट, आपका लिवर, आपका किडनी, दे नीड continuous, they work 24/7 365 days. They doesn't there is no gap, a fraction of second of gap and we are gone. So it is very much important to provide certain kind of food to your body for their own metabolic functions. अगर आपको आपका प्रोटीन बॉडी में रखना है और फैट लूज करना है, important to have a small frequent meal. नहीं तो आपका प्रोटीन बॉडी में से ब्रेक डाउन हो जाएगा and protein will provide energy to your body and fat वहीं का वहीं रह जाएगा. So it is very much important to have a small frequent meal. So don't skip your meal if you want to lose weight, rather than concentrate on eating better. Now these are some common snacks which you should have it apart from the breakfast, lunch and dinner. There is a in between snacks. You can have peanuts, you can have add popcorn. Popcorn जो घर पे बनाया हुआ है वो बड़ा वाला वोक लेके उसमें थोड़ा सा घी या बटर और ऑयल डाल के थोड़ा सा सॉल्ट डाल के आप जो घर पे फोड़ते हो, दैट पॉपकॉर्न, नॉट द रेडीमेड पॉपकॉर्न आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट. घर पे बनाया हुआ पॉपकॉर्न इज ऑफ कोर्स लेस इन ऑयल, लेस इन सॉल्ट. इट इज ऑलवेज अ बेटर ऑप्शन टू हैव इट. तो वो पॉपकॉर्न, देन यू कैन हैव फ्रूट्स इन बिटवीन, यू कैन हैव बटरमिल्क, योगर्ट, अ ड्राई बेल. अगर आपको कुछ टेस्टी खाने की इच्छा हुई है शाम को, इफ यू फील टू मच हंग्री, then you can even have ड्राई बेल जो आप थोड़े से मुरमुरा लेके उसमें टमाटर, अनियन डाल के थोड़ा सा चटनी, you can make it. This will satisfy your hunger pangs and of course improve your taste buds. And you can have makhana, a ghee roasted makhana, very much important to have it. So these are the certain foods which you can have it apart from your breakfast, lunch and dinner. Now ghee, फैट्स आर नॉट ऑलवेज बैड. हमारे मन में एक परसेप्शन हो गया है कि घी खाने से वेट बढ़ता है. दैट इज एक्चुअली नॉट ट्रू. घी खाने से कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ता है. दैट इज एक्चुअली नॉट ट्रू. हमारा कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ता है बिकॉज ऑफ आवर रॉन्ग ईटिंग हैबिट्स. Ghee has a certain unique chains of fatty acid which makes it a unique and a healthy fat. It helps you to strengthen your immune system. It promotes your bone health. Why? Because there are 4 vitamins which are essential vitamins required fat for their own absorption. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and vitamin K. These 4 vitamins are very important. If you want to get absorbed, it can be absorbed only by having a good quality of fat. Vitamin A helps in your vision. Vitamin D helps in your calcium absorption. अगर आपको आपका कैल्शियम एब्जॉर्ब करना है, वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट टू हैव विटामिन डी. और वो किधर से मिलता है? ऑफ कोर्स अ गुड सनलाइट बिफोर 10 o'clock. अब 2-3 बजे दोपहर में मत बैठो, नहीं तो स्किन बर्न हो जाएगा आपका. सो यू शुड ऑलवेज टेक vitamin D before 10 o'clock sunlight for the calcium absorption. Then vitamin E, this works as an antioxidant, and vitamin K which is a blood coagulant. Now अगर आपको अगर कुछ लगता है, थोड़ा सा खून निकल रहा है, so वो कैसे तुरंत बंद हो जाता है? बिकॉज ऑफ द हेल्प ऑफ विटामिन के. वो ब्लड को कोएगुलेट करता है और फिर वो बंद हो जाता है. सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू इंक्लूड अ गुड क्वालिटी of fat in your plan, and the amount of ghee depends on the type of dish you eat. If you are eating roti, you just need a bit to spread on that. If you are eating khichdi, you will need little more than the roti. And if you're eating dal bati, you'll require even more than khichdi and roti. So the amount of ghee, there is no specification of having amount of ghee, but it depends on the type of dish you have. ऐसा नहीं है कि मैंने बोला है घी अच्छा है तो चम्मच भर भर के खाओ. Everything has their own portion. आपको पोर्शन को बहुत ध्यान में रखते हुए you need to eat a certain kind of foods. Ghee also helps in weight management, helps in boosting your energy level, improves your digestive health, and it is fed with healthy fat. So try to incorporate ghee and do not avoid it considering कि ghee unhealthy है और ghee से मेरा weight बढ़ता है. It helps to regulate your blood sugar level. It helps to improve your heart health. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोलेस्ट्रॉल बढ़ता है घी से, ऐसा बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. So you should definitely include ghee in your plan. Now, certain dietary modifications for common disorders. So I'm going to talk about some common disorders. First is obesity. Okay, now this is a body mass index. Body mass index, BMI. BMI is generally, shows the percentage of fat based on your height or weight. आपका height और weight कितना है, उसके हिसाब से it shows कि आपका BMI कितना है. This you can absolutely check on my website. I'll share the link afterwards once we finish this session. There is a BMI calculator on my website. Otherwise, you can simply Google it and check your BMI. If your BMI, we should always aim in, keeping our BMI below 25, which is absolutely comes under the normal BMI. If you're in between 25 to 26, you consider as overweight. If you're in between 26 to 29.9, you are considering as obese. And if it is above 30, you consider as extremely obese. So you should always start checking your BMI and see how much percentage of fat actually you have in your body. Now, how you can prevent your, okay. So now how you can, if you don't treat your obesity, you require a lot of medical attention sooner or later. You may get diabetes, you may get breathing problems, you may get heart diseases, you may get osteoarthritis. So there are some common things that could be happen if you are overweight. So start losing your weight in a healthier way by eating it and not by skipping the meals. Now, how you can prevent obesity? You can prevent obesity by this kind of, by following certain things. First, you can prevent it by, Okay, first you can prevent it by avoiding the stress, eat healthy, follow a portion control. Now, what is portion control? अभी आगे मैंने आपको सबको बता दिया कि आपको क्या खाना चाहिए, but कितना खाना चाहिए is also very much important. Like a few days back, I come across a very informative video. So I just wanted to share here कि आपको कितना खाना चाहिए. For example, I'm just giving you example about your lunch. लंच में अगर आप बैठते हो तो एक पोर्शन आपका सैलेड का होगा, देन दाल का होगा, देन सब्जी का होगा, एंड देन रोटी होगा. Start eating with the odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7. अभी आप कैसे कर सकते हैं? अभी आप कंप्लीट डिश है, पहले एक रोटी लो आप, finish that roti and then ask yourself, are you going to complete the second and third roti? Then you can go ahead and have it. If your answer to the third roti is no, if you are not going to complete the third roti, but you want to have the second roti, then I would request you to stop at 1. Why? Because this way you will feel your stomach 80% full. By eating the second roti, you are feeling your stomach 100% full. But by avoiding your, eating just having a one roti, you are keeping your stomach 80% full. So it is always better for a person who is, above 80 kg. Of course, they don't start with having a one roti. You start with having a 3 roti first. Take a 3 roti in your plate. Finish this and then ask yourself, are you going to complete the fourth and fifth roti? Then go ahead and have it. But if your mind is says, no, I can't have the fifth roti, then stop at the third roti itself. Don't go for the fourth roti, otherwise it makes you feel full. So this, science applicable for everything, not only for the roti, for your rice, for your sabzi or whatever the kind of food you take. So it is very much important to follow portion control. Avoid skipping meals if you really want to lose weight. Better and opt for eating a healthy, small, frequent meal and not skipping of the meals. Drink water. Avoid processed junk food which has too much of sugar and salt. Avoid get rid of the bad habits. Especially, you should do aim by doing a 30 minute of exercise. This movement 73 has absolutely helped us in the morning. हम लोग बहुत enthusiastic होते हैं, आज टबाटा करना है, आज zumba करना है, आज yoga करना है. This is making you active throughout the day. आपने अगर 21 दिन कुछ भी फॉलो कर लिया ना, any lifestyle change, then you are good to go even after that. Don't leave it till 21 days. And after 21 days, it will become your lifestyle change itself. आपकी बॉडी खुद आपको बोलेगी, अरे आज वॉक करना रह गया है, अरे आज साइकिलिंग करना रह गया है. So it is not necessary that you burn your calories in the gym. It is not necessary to go to gym. You can absolutely keep yourself active even doing the cardiac exercise. You do your running, jogging, walking, cycling, running on a treadmill. This helps you to keep yourself active. And to be active is very important, which will make you fresh and full of energetic throughout the day. So do spare that 30 minutes of exercise at least 5 days a week. Then avoid distraction while eating. It is very important. हम लोग कितना खाते हैं? We need to, join, or we need to, I would say, see what actually we eat. टीवी खाते खाते हम लोग ऐसे ही खाते, बट टीवी चल रहा है और हम लोग खाते, so we don't know how much we had. It is better to avoid your gadgets, avoid your TV, and just concentrate yourself in eating. This will help you out how much you had, and of course will give you a satisfaction that you had a food. Then another important thing is you should chew your food thoroughly. First digestion process starts in our mouth. बॉडी में तो अंदर जाके स्टमक में ब्रेकडाउन फूड का होता ही है, बट यू शुड स्टार्ट इट फ्रॉम योर माउथ इटसेल्फ बाय च्यूइंग इट. जितना पॉसिबल हो सके उतना फूड को च्यू करो एंड देन आप उसको खाओ. इट इज ऑलवेज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू अवॉइड एंड प्रिवेंट ओबेसिटी. यू कैन सेव लॉट ऑफ कैलोरीज. हाँ, मैंगोज. बहुत सारे लोगों को क्वेश्चन है कि मैंगो का सीजन है, मैंगो इज अ किंग ऑफ फ्रूट, बट हम लोग नहीं खा पाएंगे बिकॉज आई एम ओवरवेट, बिकॉज आई हैव अ डायबिटीज. बट ऑल ऑफ दैट, द आंसर इज एब्सोल्युटली नो. मैंगो खाने से वेट नहीं बढ़ता है. इट्स अ मिथ. You can definitely have local seasonal food. It's a season, it's a summer season to have lot kind of different fruits. You can have watermelon, muskmelon, ice apple, which we call is tadgola. You can have mango. These all fruits are basically a hydrating fruits. वो आपको naturally, they all fruits are very high in water content. So you should definitely not avoid keeping in mind कि मैंगो फैटनिंग है. ऑफ कोर्स आप मैंगो का मिल्क शेक बनाओगे, आइसक्रीम खाओगे या फिर लस्सी पियोगे और शुगर भर भर के डालोगे, तो ऑफ कोर्स इट्स गोइंग टू गिव यू अ बैड इफेक्ट. बट हैविंग ओनली मैंगो, it's absolutely very healthy and you can have it. But again, as I said, portion control is the key. Mangoes are rich in fiber. It is good source of vitamin A, vitamin C, and lot of other essential minerals. It has a lower glycemic index. This I'll try to explain you in a later part. What is the glycemic index is. And then it doesn't contain cholesterol, and it also a rich source of antioxidant. So you should always eat mango in a natural form and not with making a variety of desserts and having with lot of sugars. Now, Okay, heart disorders. So there's two kind of heart problems generally we see, commonly we see. First is a hypertension, and second is high cholesterol. Now hypertension में क्या होता है? Hypertension में I would just give you a small example. ये आपकी आर्टरी है. Think that this is your artery. आर्टरी में से इधर से ब्लड पास होता है. With the normal person ये प्रॉपर आर्टरी है और ब्लड प्रॉपरली पास होता है. इन अ हाइपरटेंसिव पर्सन क्या होता है, आपकी आर्टरी ऐसे छोटी हो जाती है, डायमीटर कम हो जाता है, उसकी वॉल की थिकनेस है वो थोड़ी सी ज्यादा हो जाती है, एंड इट गेट्स डिफिकल्ट फॉर योर ब्लड टू पास थ्रू. इसलिए you may have to take blood thinners, or you may have to take medicine to control your blood pressure. This is what is called as blood pressure. वो pressure बढ़ाता है because it doesn't get उसको जगह ही नहीं मिलती है जाने की, तो pressure automatically बढ़ता है. That is what we call as hypertension. Hypertension can lead to many other disorders, like you can get a stroke, you may get a vision loss, maybe some vessels can damage, a kidney failure, or maybe a heart stroke. So it is always better to seek a medical advice, start with your medication along with changing your eating habits. The most important thing you should take care in hypertension is reduce your salt intake and try to have foods which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Foods which are rich in omega-3 fatty acids are walnut, flaxseed, and fish oil. These three are very natural and contains the highest level of omega-3 fatty acids, which are very good to take it if you have any issues with the hypertension. Okay, if you have a person who has a thyroid, kindly avoid flaxseed. I'll tell you why you should avoid it in the later on. Then these are some common, as I said earlier, you should reduce your salt intake if you have a hypertension. These are some common hidden sources of salt. It is very much important that you encourage yourself in reading labels. आपके फूड के लेबल के पीछे सोडियम करके लिखा होता है. That means वो sodium is nothing but your content of salt. Salt actually works as a preservative in lot of food. It's actually a preservative. Just like a sugar, salt is also works as a preservative. तो बहुत मात्रा में ज्यादा होता है पेक्ड फूड में क्योंकि उसको प्रिजर्व करना होता है. Your wafers, bread, biscuits, salad dressings, what we generally get in bottles or packets, your pickles, papad, pizza or any junk food, your ready-made noodles, atta noodles, your ready-made soups, your ready-made curries, पानी में डालो और फिर आपकी curry ready हो जाएगी. It has lot of preservative and sodium present in that. So try to avoid those kind of fruit if you especially are a hypertension. Avoid a table salt. ऊपर से जो salt डालते हो, try first step to avoid the table salt. जो आप चाट मसाला आ गया, फिर ऊपर से नॉर्मल सैलेड में सॉल्ट डालते हो, you should actually avoid it. Now, if I'm telling you to avoid salt, what are the alternatives? The first thing is, of course, salt के बिना खाना थोड़ा सा फीका लगता है. But how you can make it tasty? You can add lot of kind of herbs. You can add oregano, you can add chili flakes, you can use Italian seasoning, Mexican seasoning. It doesn't have a much of salt present in that, but the fragrance, the taste, which will of course help you to enhance your dish ka taste. If you add a salt in a very less quantity, but using herbs will always help you to get to include a less salt in your meal. Then you can use lot of spices, you can use onion, you can use pepper powder if you want to avoid salt. All these things helps you to enhance the taste of your dish. Now, these are some remedies for your high cholesterol. Another thing is this is done for the hypertension. Now, let's talk about the cholesterol. Cholesterol, if you have, it is very important to treat it. And how you can treat it? Of course, if you're taking a medicine, you should surely take it. But along with that, you can do all these things which I'm going to explain. First is meaty seeds. You can soak about 1 teaspoon of meaty seeds overnight and have it next day early morning empty stomach with a glass of water. This will help you to control your cholesterol. Second is amla. Okay, this is not the season to have amla. If you get a fresh amla, you should always take a fresh juice about 30 ml. Else, you can have it in this season. You can have it as an amla ka powder. You can have it with the warm water. You can have it with a normal water, empty stomach as soon as you wake up. Then again, a flaxseed, you can have it by taking 1 teaspoon of flaxseed and chew it and have it with a glass of water. If you have thyroid, kindly avoid it. And a coriander seed. Now, this has been a very proven formula, I would say, not only for reducing cholesterol, but it has also helped reducing the bloating. So, coriander seed, what you need to do is take about 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds, boil it till it become half, and that half water you can drink it every day. This will help you to get rid or maintain your cholesterol level, or if you have a bloating, it helps a lot in reducing your bloating. Then diabetes, a very common disorders we found, at least one person in our home. Okay, more than one in every adult has a diabetes. Diabetes, there are actually two parts of diabetes. First, type 1 diabetes and type 2 diabetes. Now, type 1 diabetes, that means it is इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट, जिसमें आपको इंसुलिन बॉडी में बनता नहीं है, आपको एक्सटर्नली इंसुलिन लेना पड़ता है. एंड सेकेंड इज नॉन इंसुलिन डिपेंडेंट. उसमें होता क्या है, इंसुलिन तो बनता है बट वो ग्लूकोज के रिसेप्टर के साथ ज्वाइंट नहीं होता. सो होता क्या है उसमें कि आपका ब्लड में ग्लूकोज बढ़ जाता है. So in both the case, it is very important to control your sugar. Now, how you can control it? If you are in a borderline diabetes or if you are in a type 2 diabetes, you can reverse it, or you can decrease your medication dose only by doing exercise and weight loss. So exercise and weight loss is the key if you want to control your diabetes. And in India, we have seen that people or an adult above age of 65 are more prone to diabetes. So you should always focus on, eating healthy, stay fit, do exercise, and eat a homemade, fresh, clean food. Now, these are some signs and symptoms of diabetes. I would say even 3 or 4 symptoms if you feel, then do check your diabetes sooner or later, as soon as possible, because you may are prone to a pre-diabetes. The first symptoms is you may have to go for frequent urination. You always feel thirsty in spite of drinking too much water. Maybe a blurred vision. You always feel hungry. In fact, you had a full lunch, and then too, if you are feeling hungry, could be because of the diabetes or maybe a improper blood sugar. Bounce won't heal. अगर आपको किधर कुछ लगता है और जल्दी से आपका ब्लड बंद नहीं होता है, that is also sign of diabetes. Irritability, dizziness, tingling in your hands and feet, and a sudden weight drop. Or weight loss होता है या weight gain होता है, then also you should check your diabetes. So these are some common symptoms when it can be seen in a pre-diabetes person. Now, how you can manage your diabetes? These are some spices which can help you to manage your diabetes. First is methi. Methi seeds are soluble. Methi seeds has soluble fiber, which is called galactomannan. It has a soluble fiber which slows down your, which helps in your insulin resistance. A ginger, cinnamon, clove, and turmeric. This you can absolutely add it in your curries. You can have it along with your water. You can make an infused water and add like dalchini ka tukda or clove ka tukda and have that throughout the day. That will makes a lot of sense in having this kind of natural food, which actually helped a lot in managing your sugars, managing your diabetes. Now, a most important question: क्या डायबिटीज वाले राइस खा सकते हैं कि नहीं खा सकते? बहुत सारे लोगों का ऐसा होगा मन में, नहीं अगर डायबिटीज है तो राइस नहीं खाना चाहिए. फॉर मी एज अ न्यूट्रिशनिस्ट आई विल डेफिनेटली, if you have a diabetes, you should surely eat rice, but not just the plain rice. How you can eat it is very important. You need to pair your rice with dal. You can pair it with the pulses. You can pair it with chicken, fish, or a vegetable. This will slows down the glycemic index. Abhi, let me tell you what is glycemic index. Glycemic index मतलब मैं सिंपल लैंग्वेज में आपको एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ. एक छोटा सा चॉकलेट का पीस है एंड देयर इज वन रोटी हियर, यू कैन विच हैज ऑलमोस्ट द सेम कैलोरीज. छोटा सा चॉकलेट पीस खाने रोटी. अभी होता क्या है, चॉकलेट खाने के बाद डायरेक्टली वो ग्लूकोज में कन्वर्ट होता है and it provides energy. The extra glucose will convert into fat और वो बॉडी में रहता नहीं है because it is nothing but a simple carbohydrate. And this is roti which is a complex carbohydrate. वो अगर आप एक रोटी खाओगे ना तो it takes about 2 hours for the digestion. That means वो 2 घंटा आपके पेट में रहती है एक रोटी. That means it helps you to feel full for longer period of time. चॉकलेट खाने से पेट नहीं भरता है, बट एक रोटी खाने से पेट भरता है. Though it has the same caloric value, because of the glycemic index of roti, if you have a ज्वार का रोटी और रागी का रोटी और half wheat का रोटी mixed with oats का रोटी, it helps to reduces the glycemic index. कि वो digestion process को slow करता है, वो sugar को slowly release करता है और आपके body में वो food particular time तक रहता है. And that is the reason you don't feel hungry immediately after having lunch. 2 to 3 hours is minimum time कि आपको भूख लगना थोड़ी थोड़ी शुरू होती है आफ्टर लंच. बट आफ्टर हैविंग अ चॉकलेट, और ये चॉकलेट खाओ तो कुछ भी पेट नहीं भरेगा. यू स्टार्टेड हैविंग अगेन अ रोटी, देन योर रेगुलर लंच, देन यू आर एडिंग अप द एक्स्ट्रा कैलोरीज. So this is what the glycemic index it should be. Always focus on food having a higher glycemic index. As I said, mango has a lower glycemic index. मतलब उसमें फाइबर है, वो आपके बॉडी में जाता है तो you won't feel hungry immediately. You will feel full for certain period of time. So you should always pair your rice along with the pulses, chicken, fish, and sabzi, and not just have a plain rice. And don't forget to put your ghee on the rice because that will further help to reduce the glycemic index of the food. And this way, you will be able to have your favorite dish. Whether you want to have a dal chawal or a rajma chawal, you can just have a simple biryani by adding a lot of vegetables and making a ghee. Yeah.
If you can please keep your mic a little near. आवाज बहुत slow आ रही है.
So sorry. Am I audible now?
I think it is still a little slow. Just a minute. Yeah, it's okay.
Now it is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. So try to pair your rice with all kind of vegetables, dals, pulses, and makes it healthier. Yes, a diabetic person can have rice if you are pairing with all these things, which will definitely reduce the glycemic index of the rice. Don't forget to add your ghee into that. By doing this, it will help you to steady release your blood sugar, which will maintain your sugar levels. So it is very much important to have rice in your plan, even if you are a diabetic. Now, again, another common disorders, which is thyroid. Okay, this generally be found in women than men. Now, there are 2 kinds of thyroid. One is hypothyroidism and another is hyperthyroidism. Hypothyroidism में क्या होता है, जो थायराइड हॉर्मोन्स होते हैं वो प्रोड्यूस ही नहीं होते, नहीं तो बहुत कम मात्रा में प्रोड्यूस होते हैं. एंड हाइपरथायरॉइडिज्म में बहुत ज्यादा मात्रा में प्रोड्यूस होते हैं द थायराइड हार्मोन. Hypothyroid will lead you a weight gain, whereas in hyperthyroid will reduce your weight rapidly. There are certain signs of hypothyroidism, which is a forgetfulness, muscle ache, slow heart rate, sensitivity to cold, weakness, ड्राई स्किन एंड फॉर द हाइपरथायरॉयडिज्म जहाँ पे थायराइड बहुत ज्यादा मात्रा में प्रोड्यूस होता है, यू मे फील एंजाइटी, रैपिड वेट लॉस, इरिटेबिलिटी, इंक्रीज्ड हार्ट रेट, रेस्टलेसनेस, डिफिकल्टी इन स्लीपिंग, hyperthyroidism. Now, actually do if you have a hypothyroidism, which is very common. तो hypothyroidism में होता क्या है? You should avoid certain kind of seeds and vegetables because it contains a goitrine. Now goitrine एक compound है जो थायराइड को जो थायराइड की सिंथेसिस को इनहिबिट करता है, या फिर वो इनहिबिट वो सिंथेसिस नहीं करने देता. वैसे भी हाइपोथायराइड में थायराइड कम रिलीज होता है and you require thyroid, your hormones. But taking all these vegetables, it reduces further or it interference in the synthesis of the thyroid hormone. So try to avoid cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, all your soya products, flaxseed, and your garden cress seeds. So you should keep in aim, avoid all kind of things which are high in goitrogen, which interference in the synthesis of thyroid hormones. So it's very important that you follow certain guidelines if you have a certain medical history. Thank you so much. I hope this session was informative. I just want to quickly tell you what all you can take from this session. First, drink your water as soon as you wake up. Second, you can have your fruit within 30 minutes of you wake up. Your breakfast should be of a king size. Have it within half an hour you wake up. Don't skip your lunch, and your dinner should be a lighter dinner, early dinner, and of course there should be minimum 2 to 3 hours of gap between your dinner and the time you sleep. So these are some common things you can, I would say, implement it in a day-to-day routine, which of course will help you to live healthy and in a better way. So thank you all of you. It was really nice to interact with such a lovely audience. And if you really wish to lose weight, if you really wish to stay healthy, just losing weight is not important, but losing weight in a healthier way is most important. So you all are welcome. You can note down my number. We provide personalized diet consultation for diabetes, PCOD, thyroid, and simple if you want to lose weight. And most important, we do not encourage in taking any kind of supplements. No artificial supplements, no powders, no pills, and no medicine. Simply rectify your all health issues by eating right and not by eating less. You can have rice in your dinner, you can have your roti in your dinner. It is not necessary that your dinner has to be a low carb, or you have to eat a low carb dinner if you want to lose weight. What is important is you should combine your carbohydrate pulses, reduce the glycemic index of the food, and make a complete dish by adding certain elements. So thank you so much. You can note down my number. You can visit my website. You can see the website link I have given here. So you can type it. Of course, I'm not going to tell you. You can click on that because it's a virtual session. But definitely you can take a screenshot of this and do get in touch if you really wish to become healthy and stay active. This movement 73 actually has helped to take a baby steps in making you healthy. Now how you can from healthy, how you can become healthier, this is the right way you can approach us, and we will surely guide you from your path from fat to fit and fit to fitter. You have already taken a path from fat to fit, but if you want to become fitter, you should always seek help from a dietitian, and I will be really glad to guide you on that path. Thank you so much.
You can have the FAQs if Nikita has joined in.
Yeah, there are a lot of FAQs. So, there are a lot of FAQs in different nutrition groups. People have asked, so I've tried to combine it, and I would be really glad to answer those.
So should we start with the FAQs now? Am I audible?
Definitely. Yes,
Can we have dry fruits in the morning for breakfast?
definitely yes. Soaked dry fruits, you can definitely have it. Why soaked? Because dry fruits, whether you take a badam or any kind of nuts, basically that nuts has a very thin outer layer of phytic acid. Phytic acid is nothing, but it is considered as a nutrient inhibitor. Nutrient inhibitor means it will inhibit absorption of certain nutrients. So it is always good to have dry fruits or nuts in the morning, as far as you are taking it by soaking it and not directly having it. This way we can remove the phytic acid level.
Can we take plain milk in the morning?
Sorry?
Can we take plain milk in the morning?
Definitely, you can take a plain milk in the morning. So, milk, if you're a person who are doing working out and if you are finding some options, what you can have it before workout. If you don't have fruits, are best to have, of course, before workout. But if you don't have any other options, you can have plain milk and start your workout. Definitely, you can have.
Ma'am, can you guide what can we have after our workout?
Depends on what time you are doing your workout, especially in movement 73. If you are doing workout in the morning session, it is very much important that you keep your breakfast itself as a post workout meal. If you are doing any other time of the day, like later in the evening or maybe late in the afternoon, then you can have it as sprouts. If you are a vegetarian, you can have egg. So try to have a protein rich food, because in a workout we lose lot of our energy through the protein. So it is very important to have protein source in within 30 minutes of your workout. If you are a non-vegetarian or if you have egg, you can definitely go ahead and have egg whites.
Can green tea be taken? It is a trend going on nowadays.
It is a trend, but frankly speaking, I will not, encourage much in taking green tea, because green tea, if you take it in a longer period, say 1 or 2 or 3 days, if you take, it's not going to harm your body. But if you are taking green tea, for all days, for months and months, then in a longer term, it has shown some effect that it reduces your B12 vitamin. So it is always good not to take a green tea, but you can replace that green tea by having a lemongrass tea. I'm not sure how many of you here know about the lemongrass. Lemongrass in हिंदी में हम लोग गौटी चा कहते हैं. एकदम लंबे पत्ते वाली sharp leaves होते हैं उसको. That you need to boil it in water. बहुत सारे gardens में, kitchen garden में generally we have, or even you can get it at nursery वाले के पास. You can get and plant a beautiful lemongrass का plant, and you can cut that leaves, put it in a water, boil that leaves along with the water till your water become little greenish, and you can have it any time of the day. So it is a better replacement than the green tea. It helps in boosting your energy level and immunity both.
How to replace the morning tea when one is addicted to it? One wants to start the day with it.
This was, the first part of my talk, that you should always avoid your morning tea. If you are addicted to morning tea and if you really want to get rid of that, drink a simple hot water by adding some kind of fruits to in that. As I said, you can have infused water, you can have water with slight lemon to that, which will, compensate of having your if you are addictive to having tea and coffee, you can replace it with having a healthier meal by having a hot water, by adding some things which enhance the taste.
Can buttermilk be taken twice a day? Will it affect weight gain?
Buttermilk is absolutely very healthy. Have lot of probiotic bacteria in that. So not twice. If you want to have thrice in this summer, you can definitely have it. It will not lead you a weight gain unless if you have it a homemade buttermilk. घर में कर्ड जमाओ और उसका buttermilk बनाओ. Definitely a good source of protein. You can have it even after workout or during the workout instead of water. If you want, you can have buttermilk.
What should be eaten for dinner? Can it can
Dinner
we
can be anything in a combination, same as lunch. I explained it should consist of all elements like a salad, roti, sabzi, and dal. So any protein sources, you can even have a rajma along with a rice and a salad. This will make you a complete dish. You can have a biryani by adding a lot of vegetables, ghee on that, and then you can have it accompanied with the curd and salad. This makes a complete dish. So what you need to understand is you have to make sure that the four element has to be there: a salad, a source of carbohydrate, then a source of vitamins and minerals, which is vegetables, and a source of protein. So this four will make your dish complete. As far as if you are adding all these four elements either in lunch or dinner or even in breakfast, it gives you a complete combination of meal.
any fruit that can be taken at night?
No fruits at night. Fruits are not advisable to take at night. Best time is have it in the morning itself.
Are there any specific foods that we should avoid for healthy eating?
Not necessary. As far as I said, if you are maintaining your portions, which is the most important, you should take care of. As far as if you are maintaining portion, there is nothing much that you should avoid it. More than that, how much you should eat and how should you should it is very much important.
Ma'am, can you guide regarding portion control? Because with roti, it is easier, but when when you are eating white rice, which is very easy
So
on
you
stomach.
can start with a 1 katori of rice.
Hmm.
Start with a 1 katori of rice, one choda sa vati, and ask yourself, are you going to complete the second and third katori? If your answer to that is no, that you are not going to complete the third katori, then stop at once. Stop at 1 katori. And even if you still feel hungry after having 1 katori, में थोड़ा सा मेरे को खाना है, then have a glass of buttermilk and you're good to go.
Should one avoid rice for weight loss if a diabetic patient?
That I've already answered. No, you should not avoid, even if you have a diabetes or even if you want to lose your weight. More important is add ghee, paired it with vegetables, dals, which will help you to reduce your glycemic index.
What should be eaten? Brown rice or white rice?
Of course, a white rice. Because brown rice में क्या होता है? It has a lot of a heavy fiber present in that. वो break down होने में बहुत time लगता है, and your liver have to work a double. So you are punishing your liver by having a brown rice. It is always better to have a white rice paired with this kind of foods.
How to improve the B12 levels and why do these levels decrease?
B12, it's very common. There could be any number of reasons. So I'm not going into the reasons and how you can increase this. A person with having eating habits of non-vegetarian food, chicken and fish are the only common thing which has B12 present in that. Otherwise, for vegetarians, you don't have any other choice but to take a supplement or seek to your doctor's advice and start with the injections if it's too late.
Okay. As we know now that we don't have to avoid mangoes for weight loss, but can you guide us how many mangoes can be eaten in a day?
So same formula, you should maintain your portion. If you are eating mango, first sit, have one roti, put a small amount of mango. If you feel that you are going to eat another 3 portion of mango, you go ahead and have it. Otherwise, stop at one. So there is nothing like a specific food as a specific portion. It depends on the time you eat. The best time, again, I'm telling you, the fruits are in the morning, which helps you to boost your energy power. You feel fresh, and there are a lot of n number of benefits to have fruits in the morning. So if you really want to enjoy your mango and don't have to think much about your weight, have it in the morning.
Do we need to completely avoid our favorite foods if we are on a weight loss regime? If
Oh,
not, how often can we like include them in our diet?
absolutely not. As far as if you are making your favorite food at home, you can have it. There is no frequency you should avoid it. You can have it even every day. To be really frank, at Healthy You, what we believe is how our clients, encourage themselves is we plan. We share different kind of recipes. I've already, started sharing in different groups, a nutrition group. So, you can also add yourself in the nutrition group, follow that recipes and enjoy it. As far as if you're making at home and eating it, it is very much okay to eat it.
Is
You
soy
should
good?
not,
How often? Sorry?
you should not avoid it. If it's
Yeah.
homemade, you can definitely have it.
Is soy good, and how often should we include soy products in our diet?
So soy products, as far as if you don't have thyroid, it is of course a good source of protein. You can definitely have it. It is because you can have it post workout. As I said, the complete meal. If you are not taking that, you can take soy also. So you can have it even every day as a part of your protein. It gives you a good quality of protein.
Give us a brief about liquid diet trend that is going on. People are preferring to drink their food instead of chewing it. How will it prove to be
So,
wrong in the longer run?
as I said, fat is also very much important to get absorbed your certain kind of vitamins A, D, E, K. Having liquid, you're going to only get the water soluble vitamins. You're not going to get other nutrients. As I said, carbohydrate contains methionine and pulses contain lysine. These both are essential amino acid, and it is very important to combine it to get a complete protein. So definitely it is not a good idea to be just on liquid and keep or punish yourself if you want to choose sweet.
Please give some tips on acidity problem. What changes can be done in a diet or a daily
Uh,
routine to help it?
First thing, you can, try to cut down your morning tea and coffee empty stomach. Second thing, have small, frequent meal and not just breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Try to include food every 2 hour interval. And the third most important thing, maintain your portion. Avoid spicy foods. And if you still think that you have a lot of acidity, a simple remedies, you can have a cold milk at night before you sleep, maybe a half cup. It helps a lot in curing your acidity.
Please guide us on the PCOS diet.
So basically, it's a vast, I would say, a different topic altogether. But to summarize all these things, it's a trend. कि अगर आपको PCOD or PCOS, it is nothing but both are same, polycystic ovarian disease or a syndrome. The dietary modification, if you go to some doctor or if you go to some dietitian, the first thing they may tell you to avoid wheat products, which is actually not advisable. As far as if you are combining and having the complete meal, a weight loss is the solution where it will help you to lose your weight. And there is three things: lose your weight, lose your weight, lose your weight, to get rid of PCOD.
What is the best time to have sattu drink?
A post workout, very high in protein, or else you can have it as a part of breakfast.
Is Tang a good beverage to have?
Not, of course. You can't have Tang. Of course, I know it's a summer season and we, feel like drinking something which is really cold. But replace it with a coconut water, replace it with buttermilk, replace with the panna. These are the better options that having Tang. Tang is nothing but artificial flavor and lot of sugar. So why not to have a natural food?
What is a better option, jaggery tea or coffee without sugar?
As far as if you are maintaining your total sugar intake throughout the day, you can actually have your coffee along with your tea, or you can have it. Calorie wise, there is no difference. Jaggery and sugar contains almost the same calorie, but the only difference is jaggery has certain kind of iron which sugar doesn't have. So as far as if you are maintaining the portions of either sugar or jaggery, both are absolutely okay.
Any guidance on ghee and oils that can be used for cooking?
You can use, cold pressed oil or a ghee. Try to avoid refined oils, which is generally available in the market. And try to change your oil frequency every 2 to 3 months. This way, you will get a lot of other kind of good quality of fat which is required for your body.
Is it okay to consume roti and rice, like two cereals together in a meal?
Absolutely, yes. As I said, how you can maintain your, dish. So if you are taking roti and rice, take a half katori roti and one rice. If you feel like eating more, ask yourself the science I have explained you about having second and third. If your mind says yes for going to complete it, you can definitely have it.
Should one consume warm water if on a weight loss journey? Does the temperature of water
The
really matter?
temperature of water doesn't really matter in the weight loss. If you want, you can have it. But for the weight loss specifically, if you're asking, there is no correlation of having a warm water and a weight loss per se.
Is it okay to drink cold water? Like people are
It is.
habituated to drink.
Yeah, you can have. But if you're addicted to having a cold water, try to at least not have immediately after the meals. Otherwise, जो आपके खाने में जो fat रहता है, having a cold water, I have heard this one helping. Even I'm not sure. वो solid कर देता है if you just have a cold water, and it takes time कि फिर वो break down हो. So it is always better either have a normal room temperature water or a warm water, but not the cold water after your meals. Otherwise, you can have it.
Does going gluten-free help in weight loss?
Certainly not. As I said, gluten has an important essential amino acid, which is called methionine, to make a dish complete. That is not necessary. In case if you have a gluten allergy, of course you can avoid it and opt for the healthier options like a jowar, ragi, and in the winter season you can have bajra as well. But if you don't have any medical history, not allergic to gluten, certainly you should include it and not avoid it.
How can we make plain salad taste better?
Oh, there are a lot of ways you can make your salad. You can add a lot of herbs. You can add oregano. You can add chili flakes. You can add pepper powder. You can add lemon. Sometimes apple cider vinegar is also okay to add, not on an everyday basis. So this way you can enhance the taste of your salad.
How good is intermittent fasting and keto diet?
Intermittent fasting and keto diet, I would, as a dietitian or a nutritionist, I will really not prefer following those kind of diet. As if a person is, following it and keeping that as a lifestyle change and going to do it for lifelong, that is another scenario. But if you're looking to lose weight and following keto diet or doing intermittent fasting, of course, it's not a good idea because you will lose your weight on a temporary basis. As soon as you go back to your normal routine food, you start gaining back whatever you have lost.
Suggest some kitchen supplements to help aid in weight loss.
You can have, soaked methi seeds, soaked jeera, soaked soft. You can have coriander seed ka water. You can have apple cider vinegar. So you can have pumpkin seeds, flax seeds. There are a lot of things you can include. But doing all these things altogether required a lifestyle change. Unless you don't change your lifestyle, and if you eat healthier thing, there is no meaning. Eating one side of pizza and then having a soaked lettuce is not going to help you. You need to change your lifestyle along with doing all these things.
Suggest some immunity boosting food.
Of course, it is very important in this COVID days that you should keep your immunity be high. So you can have garlic, you can have turmeric, you can have ginger, you can have make a kada, which is mixed up of a pepper powder, ajwain. You can add little of good into that. There are a lot of natural plants which are very high, like a tulsi, which are also helps in boosting immunity. So you can all those things in making either kada or taking in a regular basis, which help you to boost your immunity.
Tips for weight gain?
It's for weight gain. थोड़ा सा जिसका वेट ज्यादा है उससे उनमें से ले लो. डेफिनेटली वेट गेन अगर आपको करना है तो आपकी जो बॉडी की रिक्वायरमेंट है उससे थोड़ा सा ज्यादा ही खाना पड़ेगा. देन ऑल्सो you will gain your weight. For example, अगर according to your height body अगर आपको 1200 calories की जरूरत है, you have to push yourself by eating 1500 calories. Slowly will help you to gain your weight, of course, in a healthier way. You don't have to eat a lot of cheese and butter and pizza for your weight gain.
What should we aim for, inch loss or weight loss on scale?
I would say not both the things. No to both the things. But your aim should be your body should be fit and healthy. That should be your aim. Weight loss, what you actually see on the scale, it consists of a lot of weight. Like first is your body weight, consists of your water weight, your fat weight, your muscle weight, your organ weight. This all combines and give you one figure which you will see on your scale. What we call is a weight, actual weight of your body. So if you really want to lose your weight and lose your itches, follow healthy eating habits, don't skip your meal, and have small frequent meals.
How can one reduce belly fat?
Belly fat, again, you can reduce it by opting a good healthy lifestyle. And if you really want to just lose a belly fat, otherwise if you are all okay, you can start doing a Surya Namaskar. It helps a lot in reducing the belly fat.
Thank you, ma'am, for this enlightening session.
Thank you so
And
much.
I will now invite Homesh Mulchandani to give a vote of thanks to Archana ma'am for giving us.
Yeah. Hi, good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank Chairman sir for giving me such a nice opportunity. Now talking about the session, madam, it was really a wonderful session. As you have rightly explained that how, when, and what to eat, and many of us would have already started following your diet plans, and those who haven't started, definitely start immediately. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your deliverables. Thank you.
Just one thing, there are a lot of queries in the chat box. So I would request Harit Bhai to all of them who has posted the query in chat box. You can add yourself in the nutrition group which Harit Bhai has created. There are different kind of nutrition group. So kindly, you can connect with Harit Bhai and tell him that he will add you in a different nutrition group where you can ask your queries, and I would definitely love to answer those queries of yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Archana ji. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining.